And this is the village of Moor. But it's obviously a little store. You know, a place like that, right? There could be all sorts of absolutely stellar quality goods in there. Because the people around here are quite posh. So they're just not going to buy like rubbish. You know, that is not happening around here. So often little local stores will have some really nice gear in them. And obviously, you know I'm a fan of a good pie. I like a nice pie. But the idea of knocking pins in, front and back because it's windy, knocking pins in for the sake of a speculative reconnaissance. No. But it's a good footpath, so if I'm in the next mile, which I will be, I could come back. So, okay. I could still return. I could still return here. But I don't want to get sidetracked. Spurious pie expeditions when I've got some tidying up to do. This feels like it might be a nice place to stop, you know. It's got that vibe about it. Like, there's no possibility of scallywags around here. If anyone's going to be scared, it's going to be them scared of me, wondering, you know, who's this apparition in the anorak who's just appeared and moored up. Okay, do you know something? I might have found my spot here. Right. I might have found my spot. I'm liking this. I am liking what I'm seeing. So, if I just bring the boat in. I am liking this. Well. Okay. So here's what we've got. I like this spot, but it's open aspect. I'm not too close to residents that I'll annoy them in any way. What I've got to remember how to do now is how the hell do I knock these bloody pins in to tie the boat up? Oh, the boat's already drifting out, look. This is going to be an absolute pain. And if the wind gets strong, I mean, I am pulling quite hard here. And it's not really coming in. Rope around the backside and there we go. But this is a beautiful little spot. Let's just do this. So here's I don't know if this is going to work, you know. I want a dry spot. Right. And I want it on an angle. The boat's drifting out, so that's not going in. That is not going in. I've hit solid. Okay. Maybe I'm not. Stop here. Maybe that's not happening. Because that's as deep as that pin is going to go. And that's obviously nowhere near deep enough to secure it. So that's a shame. But if I can't get the pins in, then I've had it. Could it be closer to the bank? No. Solid rock. Okay. Pins are not going in here. Well, foiled at the first hurdle, really. Start the engine again. Just drag the boat in. Come on. Drag it in. And I'll go and get that centre line back. Okay. So, grab this. And Get myself back onto the boat, push the boat, bring it round. So I mean, you know, I don't know exactly how this is going to pan out now, because I just imagined me rocking up, banging in some pins, and, you know, do you know what I'll do? I'll switch that tunnel light off. Banging in some pins, and Bob's your uncle. And also, by the way, the wind is taking the boat across the bloody canal while I've gone in. Look at this, look. The boat is now swinging out across the canal. So I've got the problem of bringing the front end of the boat. I've got to sort of do an ever given type manoeuvre before the boat front end swings round on the wind. I've got to bring the back end round faster. Look, see? So my sort of cunning plan, the best one I've got, is to pull on the back end faster than the front end is coming round, and I'm struggling with it. And unfortunately, that's what the wind will do for you. So, but I need to make it work, because once I'm pointing the wrong way, you know, that's just a nightmare. That is, you do not want that. Okay, so that did not work. I'm now going to go hard forward into the far bank. Here's plan B. Hard forward, so the bow is against the bank at the front. So now the back end is being forced round by the force of the prop, and the wind can't get me now. Or at least I've got the engine working for me. Because obviously my towing plan with the rope did not work. So once I'm come round a little bit more, I'm going to go into forward gear and see if I can get some forward motion on the boat. Okay, sorry, no, I mean reverse gear. Pull the boat away from the bank. And now I'm going backwards, but I'm going to count to 3, and then I'm going back into forward gear, and the tiller's hard over, and now I've got a little bit of a distance from the bank ahead, and with a bit of luck I can get the back end out and the front end coming round, but the wind is very much on the side here, and I'm going to struggle, but I feel like it might just be coming round. I'm in forward gear. Okay, so now into neutral. Now get some distance from the bank. 3 and into reverse. Okay. You see this sort of faff you can get into just from trying to moor up. Okay, so that's good, looking good. So the front end's there. So 1, 2, 3, and into forward gear now. And let's see if I can just bring it round. Come on, you bugger. Honestly, trying to manoeuvre against the wind. I should have known I would have a bit of an issue. There's a wasp. There's an absolutely murderous looking. Yeah, I think he can smell the sugar in the brew. Right. So I'm going backwards. I'm almost straight. 1 more, 2, 3, and go forwards. I'm not liking that wasp hanging about. Not liking it whatsoever. Don't go inside. Do not go inside. Right, I finally brought the boat around I don't need that thing. I really don't need that thing. I don't know what it is, but I don't want anything to do with it. Right, so I've got the boat moving finally in the right direction. So I think we want to press on to Thorn. No, he's buggered off. Thank God for that. Bloody hell! It was a big wasp. That wasn't one of these little. Yeah, that was a big guy. Might have been like a hornet or something. I don't know. Okay, plan B. Okay, so suddenly the afternoon gets a bit more interesting, but not in a good way.